Hey everyone, welcome back to Binding of Barrel, playing Binding of Isaac. Today I thought we'd do a random hard run, see who we get. Hopefully not the keeper would really not be fun. And we get Cain. Okay. So I just thought I'd keep the runs going. We get to start off with Paperclip now. Curse, right off the bat, an XL floor, so we can't take damage or we lose our red hard deal. Cain was a lot better in the older game, because Lucky Foot was so much better. Lucky Foot used to basically ensure that you got good pills all the time. I think you started with a pill as well if I remember correctly. But right here, no damage taken yet, which is good, and a black heart to secure our deal with the devil on the first floor is good. Dark Bum, for those who don't know, is a very, very good item in terms of getting soul hearts, dark, and occasional black hearts, spiders. Basically now we have the ability to trade our red hearts for soul hearts, which is good because we hope not to lose many red hearts or potentially not have any. So I'm going to take half a black heart here just from poor positioning. This champion guy can suck, obviously tends to spawn a wall to protect him. What we kind of want to see is some red hearts early on. Get some soul hearts going because our deal with the devil's not 100% secure. Tinted rock would be nice obviously, and there's our second hit, so now we have to be really careful. This has just been not the best play from me. This room is alright, we shouldn't get hit unless these guys blow up. Going to troll bombs, so that's good knowledge to have to protect ourselves. This one into black flies. Usually they go into the same thing. It appeared to be a different... Okay, so this room, we need to be careful here. I'm going to put a bomb there to just to give us a bit more aim at one of them. I am trying to be extra careful here not to take red heart damage. These guys will do home tears on us. So let's try and knock this guy back as far as possible. Yep, I think we're alright now. We should be in the clear. It's kind of a tricky room to maneuver when you don't want to get hit. Obviously, losing the deal with the devil's quite bad. Not getting an XL floor would have been nice, because it would have meant we could have a free floor of not worrying about damage too much. This is going to be taking off the red heart damage, I think. No, we're fine. Okay. So what I'm hoping for my shop is right off the bat soul heart. Dark Bum's first half red heart. His rate is... Okay, we want sack boy as well. So I think we have to take the spirit heart for survivability for him. Dark Bum's rate for giving out soul hearts is 1.5 red hearts gives you a payout. The majority of the time it's safe to say you're going to get a soul heart. So, you know, about 90% of the time I'd say. Occasionally it does pay out with an evil spider, a bad spider. You know, just an enemy spider, I suppose. You know, we call them evil, they just defend their territory. But, you know what? This is our turf now. And we're making it clear that we're here to stay this game. Here to stay, words would be good. Not really sure what I'm talking about here, I'm just kind of... Tinted rock there is a nice spot. Hopefully another spirit heart, a troll bomb and a key really sucks. Obviously we want to kind of keep the bomb for the potential sack boy. Another tinted rock here we will pop. I know this is making it less likely for the sack boy, unfortunately. But we did get small rock. It's a 1 damage up, and it is a slight actual speed decrease, which it doesn't say, so not many people actually know about. Tarot card here with stars. No. Okay. Steven can only give you one of 2 items. He can give you either Steven, which is the rare drop, or Little Steven, which is his, probably what we're going to get here. We'd like to see Steven out of the 2, definitely, 100%. Steven is just a 1 damage up. Little Steven is obviously the psychic follower, who's going to help us with damage. We do have another boss as well, because it is XL, so maybe using Spider-Bot on this one was not the best choice, but I don't think that's going to matter too much. Taking half a hit there really sucked. I didn't realise he actually split into stuff. Okay, so we'll just go straight to the boss, which is left. Monstro is always happy to see Monstro. He's one of the easier bosses to not get hit by, but you can get a cheap shot in every now and then. Luckily we have a soul heart, which is going to secure us from maybe a potential cheap shot. Try and be careful, try and dodge way back for these tears, because they can be a bit random, you're not sure if it's going to hit you or not, and then sometimes they hit you when you don't think you should have, sometimes you dodge when you don't think you should have. But you went down quick, we got some more rocks, not a worry. You get Super Bandage, which is 2 soul hearts and 1 red heart. Our first deal with Daredevil is a very good one. This is a damage up and a fair shot, so that's 1 damage up, and we get flight. Okay. So obviously looking at it now, it looks like I'm going to check my curse room, purely because we only take half a heart because we got the flight. It also gives you spectral tears, which is good. We're not going to be able to get Sackboy, which I think is the biggest loss on this floor out of everything. And this is not the room I want to see. We do have the choice to use the stars car out, but I think I'm just going to take the half a hit and use the stars card on the next floor. We did have a half price red card in the shop as well, thinking about it, so we will take that while we're at it. It could be something good. Could be anything. 2 of clubs is 2 bombs. Ooh. We're gonna try and go for this. It's only give us 8. So what I'm thinking we do is we go for our secret room. We do have a chance at Sackboy here. Our secret room, I think, is not there. It can't be in a place where the path is blocked off. So I think that's helped us decide that our secret room is either up from here or down. Let's go for up. Let's go for up. Come on, come on. Ah, it's down. Right. So I'm going to buy the bomb and bomb down, because that's realistically the only other place our secret room could be. I know it's an off shot that we get 12 cents, but if we get the 9-coin secret room and we somehow have, you know, a dime or a nickel, which is kind of possible, but the odds are certainly against us. And we get play this 3 times, give me the dollar bill. Ah, nothing. Okay. We went for it. At the end of the day, I think Sackboy would have been a really good item to have. In the end, obviously, it wasn't worth it, but I think it was worth taking the chance and hoping we did get it. We've got 2 Spirit Hearts left, which is not too bad. Super Bandage ensure does that. So, Lost Claw, we use Star Cards right at the back. Cricket's Body is good. It's splash damage, so we fire faster tears. Our tears are extremely we need a range up now, unfortunately. So, in hindsight, maybe not the best pickup. It's a lot better when you've got a couple of ranges up. But we haven't got any splash damage really, so we're going to slow these guys just to clear them out. Yeah, this is bad. This is very, very bad. This could be like a potential run-killing item in hindsight, unfortunately for us. But as long as we get a couple of Spirit Hearts soon, we should be alright. Oh my god. At first I was happy to see it, but now I'm instantly regretting the decision to take it. Obviously we don't have to exactly hit directly at the enemy now, that's an advantage. The downside is that our range is so poor that the splash damage is not really giving us a nice splash effect we were hoping for. Never worry, a couple of red hearts and we're back in it. This floor is a nice room to get when you got flight, definitely. It's just unfortunate our tears can't do anything here, really. We need them to come near us, so we're going to have to play a bit risky at times. And yeah, I think everyone's going to... Yeah, we're going to be fine. Always the most nerve-wracking runs when you're down to 1 Spirit Heart. It was due to my poor play. This guy, again, is just going to be... We're going to have to rely on Steven, basically, for our damage. Unfortunately. If I could go back in time and undo my... That was close, just me being poor. Undo my pickup of Cricket's Head, I would definitely 100% undo it. Just because it's so poor right now. It'll pay off for us though, hopefully, if we get Mum's Heal. I think this is one of the first times ever in all my time playing Isaac where, okay, we could be dead here. We should focus a bit. Let's just blow this up with a bomb. And it's, of course, the champion one went back. Why wouldn't it be? And I think he's going to die soon anyway, with little Steven hopefully doing some work. Okay, so Dart Bomb, I'm hoping will pay out here. No. The payout from Dart Bomb, we want to do that, but our current situation... That was dodgy. Justice. Okay, this should hopefully get us a soul bar. Okay, so it looks like they've nerfed him to actually pay out every 2 hearts, which he needed a nerf, but he's still OP in the long game. Right now, he's not doing a lot for us, but as the run goes on, we are gonna get our value out of him for sure. That's assuming we survive long enough because of the stupid pickups. This is actually one of the better rooms to see in our current setup, purely because we can get near them, because we know when they're gonna shoot, they're not random, and we can take our time, dodge it. This guy hitting us would be bad though. Obviously lose 1 Spirit Heart for a champion. So Cricket's Head, turns out, was a bad pickup for us. Who knew? I didn't. that's for sure. So 1.5 off enough Spirit Heart, which we really need. And these guys are going to charge us, so hopefully they should die pretty quick. Our damage is really good. Well, not really good, but good enough considering the floor we're on and the potential items we can pick up in the near future. Yeah, what am I hoping for? Obviously range is so key right now. I keep mentioning range, but it's just... I didn't expect Cricket's Head to do something like this. I knew it was a range down, don't get me wrong, but I didn't realise our range was that poor to begin with. These guys are gonna suck. We need to kill these guys quick before they spawn too many enemies. Okay, so we killed one of them. Again, it's gonna be another flaw of going into our shop to get Soul Heart, just to get some survivability early game. I'm confident Darwin will give us the late game survivability we need. The boss we want to see is Cain, something that charges at us, I guess, like shove. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so refresh is nice, but we'll bomb for it. We'll bomb for it. If we were going to bomb for it, which we have done, and we've not quite got, we should have probably, obviously, not taken the Spirit Heart straight away. This is the last room before our boss. Obviously, a deal with the devil here would be catastrophic, because we, well, not catastrophic, but bad. We can't take it really. The Forsaken is alright. Obviously, you have an idea of his attack pattern. You know the deal with him, you know the score. Slowing him, I don't think will do much. Okay, so he's got a Brimstone now, and we can just stay near him and dodge. This is really good. This is really good. Okay, so he's going to spawn an enemy now. It's feared, so he won't stray away. There we go, there's the enemy, and the enemy's dead. So now we just hope the Brimstone isn't directly on us when he fires it. Make sure we know which direction he's going in. Obviously, if we get a deal with the devil, we want health up, we want range up, really. Health up, because we've got a deal here. And we will take the ceremonial robes, definitely. And these guys are fit, so I need to be careful, just in case they catch me. And there's the other one. He's dead, thank you. Ceremonial robes. Okay, more damage up. We're done here. More damage up, which is good, but is this going to be one of those runs where I actually want range and I don't get it? Boss trap room, so remember this is a bosses would have to fight, so I think we're going to come back to that after doing the boss, if we get a range up. Magician card, relatively useless. There is a red heart in there, which I will... Now the $1 million question is, if this is a reroll run, do I do it? Just for the sake of getting rid of the Cricket's body? I think I do, to be perfectly honest. I think that is not a bad shot. Obviously we'll go back to the red heart in the previous rooms. Ooh, we blue star bomb as well. I think the 2 key rooms still worth going into. Could give us something nice, could give us nothing we want. Gives us a ridiculous amount of consumables, which I am happy. And Eternal Heart, why not? We'll keep the paperclip purely because it gives us the gold chest for free, if you're wondering what that trinket in the bottom right does. Darkmoor pick this up and pay out Soul Heart. Okay. Health, good. Damage, good. Range, terrible. But, I guess we've got to take them risks sometimes. Obviously, for the early game, not that bad. The later bosses, Mum's Heart and such. I mean, by then we should surely have a range, you'd think. But if we don't, then that's going to be a trouble. Okay, so Dark Bomb, do you think? Okay, you're close to bear. And we get Item Regenerator, which I prefer to the Spider Butt. A pill, range up. Oh wow, it was a range up pill. Not really done a great deal for us, but it definitely gives us a bit of something to work with. As you can see, the actually, yeah, the separating tears, the splash damage are definitely going wider as well, which is big. So we know what the range up pill is in our rotation as well. I can't quite remember what colour it was though, which was probably something I should have remembered for potential shops. But I guess a bit of pill luck is overdue after the daily pills we've been taking, that's for sure. You know, the range downs, the bad trips. I don't think I got the bad trips though, actually. I think I was cautious. Which actually paid out, because a lot of people were taking the daily today with Lazarus, which was on the 18th, if you're wondering which one I'm talking about when this is published. They took a pill early on and it was bad trip and they ended up in deep trouble and losing to on. And I think that's why my rank ended up being so decent. So keep popping this at all times. High Priestess, yeah. Greed is bad. Not bad, but obviously we'd rather see more shop items. Dies pretty quick. There's the bad trip pill. Okay, our pill looks run out. Which, you know what, I shouldn't have pushed my luck. I think we were lucky enough to get range up. But bad trip is not that bad. I mean, I don't know why I picked a magician again. We should keep names. One card, definitely. And we're going to take damage there just purely for me seeing an enemy panicking and running. But hopefully the boss is up here and then we're on this floor. I mean, the boss trap room, probably worth doing, mainly because we don't lose any keys for doing it. That's the big thing, because of paperclip, as I mentioned. More money! So, obviously now we've got the money for Sackboy, but Sackboy is not going to pay, which kind of sucks. Obviously it's nice to play normal runs as well, something I'll touch on, just because I don't have to worry about rushing for boss rush. I can take my time, explore if I want to. If I don't feel like I want to, then I won't. Anyway, let's foot this right off the bat. Probably should have done that when he split into two, in hindsight. I mean, this guy can be a challenge to dodge. Fearing him's big though, because we can deal with him one at a time, and the black heart should do that. And we get a deal with the devil item off him. Obviously, granted not the best one, we get Brother Bobby, which we didn't want to see. And the gold chest, do we do the gold chests? Why not? He'll give us a lot of consumables, red hearts we could see, which would result in obviously more spirit hearts thanks to Darkborn. The Fallen, boss enemy, like I said, bad item. I mean, with all the deal with the devil items that are going on in the pool, you'd think that we could have got a worldie there. We've got a couple of batteries lying around, so we can spawn a few more items as well. I'm hoping for spirit hearts or black hearts. There's a spirit heart, nice. But yeah, let's open these. Let's open these up. I thought it was 4 gold chests at first, but I guess it's not. Use our magician card if you can do. Go. Tooth is not as good as the paperclip, to be honest. I don't think we want to take that with us. I mean, it's a nice item, but I think I would have preferred the trinket that gives us range. But I think a lot of people probably worked out that's what I want to do. You can take it. Megafire, that's all yours. That's all yours, pal. Megafire obviously not the best boss to see in here, purely just the time it takes. In terms of hard difficulty, because he's not a champion form, he's not leaving like rocks on the floor, which he can do. Another pair, nice. So we'll go do a couple more rooms. We're in no rush. Let's take it nice and easy. Get a few more items from our book of sins. Is it? Completely forgot what items. Lost my train of thought entirely. Obviously, rooms like this, you can keep bringing them to me purely because I have flight. Without flight, it might have been a bit more tricky, but we don't have to worry about that. That's a range up again. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. That's my raw natural skill giving us the range uphill, and by that I mean pure fluke. But it is a range up, and it ensures us that this Cain run looks more and more promising. I will take a cheeky bomb for the secret room here. If it's not here, oh well. I'll leave it at that. Actually, I'll do one more here. Just do the ones on the way, pretty much. And it is here. And mystery sack, okay. Not bad. I would have preferred something like raw liver, skeleton key, Mersingo, the most overpowered item in the game. Kappa, of course. And onto floor number 5? 4? Floor number 5. So, Cursed Labyrinth as well. Okay, that's kind of bad but good, I guess. I mean, I guess it don't really affect us in our current situation. We still want a bit more range, don't get me wrong. But I think we more want just to get a couple more range up hills rather than actual range up item. But a range up item would be accepted more over health and such. Obviously, the big thing when you go down to the womb, if we take the Polaroid, which I believe we will be today, well, when I say believe we will, I'll decide when we get to the I'll take a nosy at my current health and the situation and decide whether I fancy a cheeky lamb run or not. But obviously more health would still be nice, and I completely just did what I do best and started talking about random stuff and lost my train of thought. So we'll move the topic on to the next thing, which is, should we go in this current room? I think we all know the answer to that is a big yes. Especially now that we've got 2 more hearts. And a guppy piece. Okay. I'm going to keep my casino. Guppy would be nice, like 3 or 4 or 2 attack flies, depending on what role you get. But I think we're happy with the set we got. We're on an XL floor, so our logic is we'll do the first boss. start out the blow, and then we will just go out, because obviously once we go in the monk boss fight, we have blow. Blow is, if anyone wants to know, my least favourite enemy to run into, just purely because he's a pain. Obviously we had Fear Shot there when we made it big, and let's reroll Horror, why not? Okay, let's check out our damage now. Damage is good, range is good, okay. Speed is definitely the thing that's gone down, our health went down as well. But yeah, I think that's worth it. The big thing about taking that is it gets us close to spawn. I mean, I don't expect to get it this run, so maybe it was a bad call taking it, but why not? Yeah, just obviously you can tell by the door here, which I'm stood next to right now. Not stood next to anymore, but I was stood next to. This one here, you can see the two swords. That means basically it's only normal enemies. When it has the skull, it's a boss. I didn't know that until very recently. That's probably why I keep saying it's my interesting fact of the video, purely because I've just learned how to do it. That I learned what it means. These guys can definitely get a cheap shot in when they fancy it. But we sorted that out. And a gold skeleton key is nice. A pill, let's try it. Infested. Spawns of spiders. So now obviously our 2 iron rooms and our shop, which we will teleport to. Super greed, okay, but we didn't have to use a key. I mean, that's not too bad. Taking that hit at the end sucked. Getting the quarter was really a kick in the teeth, purely because obviously now we are done for shops unless we face Hush, which at our current range I would never consider. But we definitely have the health for it if we fancy it. I mean, if we make it in time, but if I don't think. Well, half an hour is not too bad. Obviously that's the time constraint on the Hush fight. We could make it 42, but I think it's a bit of a chore in it. Ouches, which is and mapping. Okay, so big thing here is we go to the first iron room and then we have a shortcut to the second room, so we don't have to do all them floors. So I think that worked out conveniently well. Another gold key. May as well pick it up. We can't exactly take it with us. Pretty useless. This guy can get a couple of cheeky fluky shots in, but he's not going to. We clear him out pretty quick because our damage is beautiful. Okay, 2 options here, both terrible. So we just take the top one, Fret Fly. Not too bad, I mean it's a long range orb, but it's definitely not. A sack dagger would have been nicer or something like that. So bomb into our secret room, which will give us 3 coins, which allows us to bomb in here, our sack room, which I believe is good P, so that was a waste of a bomb. So yeah, I didn't think that through very well. And we'll bomb in here, which is tears up and a knockback shot. That's nice. That is really nice. So we go clear out Mum now, pretty easy. We've not made boss rush, so we don't have the option of doing boss rush or leaving it. I'm expecting to deal with the devil, which is unfortunately going to cost us Spirit Hearts, which kind of sucks, obviously, because, you know, it's 3 Spirit Hearts for the deals. Spirit Hearts tend to, they do cost more for the deals with the devil than normal. And the fact that even 1 part deals cost us 3 Spirit Hearts, I think is something that maybe should be changed. I feel like 1 heart item should probably cost 2 Spirit Hearts, and then 2 heart items cost 3 Spirit Hearts. I think that would be a nice way to go about it. But it's how it's always been in Isaac, so I don't expect it to change with my opinion. And it don't matter anyway, because we didn't get the deal with the devil. And it looks like we're going to chest, because I just walked into it as kind of habit. I was humming and hawing in the dark room, but it looks like that's not going to happen. Quick drink there. Okay. Curse lost. This room, really? Okay, I don't like this room. Oh my god. Okay, that room was an absolute dick room, and it is a room I have genuinely never seen before. And we're stuck now. Okay. But we saw it. We got flight, let's remember that. I kind of forgot last room and panicked. That is obviously, the gold key is obviously completely useless for our current situation. I mean, it's not entirely useless, it depends on the floor. Obviously you can potentially get a floor where there are 2 key rooms and such. But obviously we have the paperclip for gold chests, and the gold chests we get we're opening for free anyway. So, maybe not as useful as it would be with other characters. But, you know, I'll still take it. No point in not picking it up. Obviously, we got really lucky then not getting hit. I'm not sure how. But I'll take it. Another black heart is nice. This guy will die pretty quick. We will check out the curse room. It'll cost us a heart, but another potential guppy piece, or, you know, a troll bomb. Was it worth? For the piece of knowing that we didn't give up a guppy item, I think it was worth doing. Obviously, as you can see, Polaroid here is doing work. Polaroid is doing a lot of work for us there. A death card we will keep hold of. Our health is still... it's okay. Obviously, with Dark One Pain out and such, I mean, we'd clearly prefer to be on max health right now, by now. Another big... wow, okay. So one of these... just nothing but big flaws, just trolls. Big flaws aren't terrible. They have the potential to be quite lethal. If you get some sort of enemy with a long range attack, you know, brimstone, enemies, and obviously once they're off camera, they tend to be the ones that deal damage to you, and you feel like you couldn't avoid it, you know, you didn't have a chance to. We're missing a guy who's unfortunate. There he is. I thought he was feared, but he just popped up in a random place. So, looks like we've only got one way to go. Looks like it's a very linear map for now, and these pills are... one makes you larger, which sucks, and bombs are key, which doesn't affect us really. These guys will die pretty quick. Thank you very much. Again, range up would be nice. Our tiers are still not really that great, but they're better. They're better than when we first got it. So in the end, it paid out taking it. I think it's worth it for the splash damage, definitely. At first, I was like, oh dear God, what's happened to our range? It's all over. I'll use the death card here just because it's just boring room, to be honest. That's kind of what I use my damaging cards for. I know it sounds stupid, but it's more for if the room's just going to take me ages to clear, or if I just can't go for a specific room. Probably not how you should handle it, don't get me wrong. It should probably save it for bosses or a room where you know you can't avoid taking damage. But, you know, if we were in a daily, maybe, we're not, so let's just keep... let's not get a battery train going on here. There we go. Yes, okay. Dark Bomb is showing its worth it. We could teleport to a Mega Saiyan fight and have a laugh with that, but the amount of health it'll cost us.
I found.
Obviously, if you don't know, you have to get hit by like 9 times, and eventually it'll make you fight angel statues twice. There is one point where it'll either give you like 9 spirit hearts or a load of coins. Obviously, we wouldn't want to see the coins, but if we saw the coins, it would leave us in a dangerous spot going down. So that's why I'm not willing to do it, because the spirit hearts are not a guaranteed thing. Found the boss pretty quick though, that's the good thing. I think we got one room down we can clear, which I think I will, purely just to get my book ready. Will I? No, we'll get a charge in that. Conquest is kind of sucky to see, to be honest, because it gives you a guaranteed item, which is okay, it's a good item, but it gives you the white pony if you're wondering, it gives you like a dash tap, but more importantly, it gives you flight while you have it. We don't need flight. We got flight early game, and yeah, so we don't need to take his item. We don't want to give him a book. It gives him no spirit art, and a deal devil. Rotten Baby is definitely worth taking. It is a slight conjoined as well is nice. Don't know how you entirely get that. I'd have to check out. Probably like specific followers you need 3 of. So I think we got that because of Ghost Baby, Little Steven, and Rotten Baby. So it gives you like a triple shot effect, but it doesn't lower our tier rate, which is definitely what I planned, 100%. It wasn't, but it's making rooms like this very easy to clear, and wow, okay. With our splash tiers as well, now you're a wizard. Oh, your wizard is interesting. It's like, give us like a weird tier effect here. It's like made us shoot diagonally, but obviously with conjoined, we're shooting straight. So this is really weird synergy I've never had, a weird wombo combo. I mean, it's not helping us. It's not hurting us though, like our wizard would have normally. But we did that pretty quick, and 2 pills. Tears up.
Tears.
Which is double fun. Oh yeah. Right, that was really nice to pick up. Look at this. Okay. Now we're in a position where I consider Hush, if we get there. But I'm thinking our health is average, our range is what's probably going to stop me doing this as a Hush run. There will definitely be Hush runs in the near future that I will do. I do enjoy doing the push every now and then. But I think we do it so much on dailies, I try to do it, should I say. I shouldn't sort of up my own, that I'm like, oh, I always do that. I think we've had enough push for a while. I think we just want to get to the chest, get a run going. Well, get another win on the board. Demon's dying pretty quick. Spawns the bonfly, not going to survive. And conjoined is definitely something I'll give a shout out to here as definitely a booster. Pretty much a 3-time damage boost in a way. I mean, in other ways it's not, but in a kind of way. In a way that's not a way that is not is what you're about. I don't know. Okay. Gurglings. The fair shot is really nice as well. That's really helped us out a great deal. The curse room is definitely worth checking. Bad trip pill. Perks means we only take half the damage for this room, which kind of would have been good if we took it in here, but we didn't. So blow this up and 2 spirit hearts. So that is what we call profit. Right, do I take Lucky Toe at this point now? I mean, I'm thinking like, we've got Lockpick. We don't really, no, let's keep okay. So looking at our damage, I'm not sure if I want to risk going for Hush. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted. It's just our range that kind of ruined it for me, and our damage is not actually as great as I thought. It's definitely like good enough to finish the run, but not good enough for us to really consider Hush. Or is it? Am I crazy? We'll lose a lot. Let's go for a Hush. Let's go for a Hush win. Why not? Worst case scenario, I die. Best case scenario, I don't die. I think the big thing here was like, what helped me decide this was literally just my money. I really wanted a shot. Card here. Chariot card is good. Face reward. Helpful. Able. She's just able. Oh dear God. Let's do it. Let's take chaos. Let's make this place into madness. Perks will... Chariot or perks? Chariot, I guess. Perks was really hard to decide there. Chaos is give us... I'm really tempted to go for the bum transformation, but I don't think it's going to help us like Demon Turret might. And our other room is... Oh, Revenge Fly carriers. I'm taking the perks boys. My logic for that is that it will make it so we only ever take half a heart damage. Which means with 9 hearts we can take 18 hits before we die. And obviously every time we get hit we get some more invincibility. Let's see what happens. Not too bad damage. Definitely damaging him. We've got a lot of followers helping us out. We've got Rotten Baby, we'll get in there. Demon Turret, definitely when we're close by. There's our first half heart damage taken. But that's going to get Revenge Fly out, so we'll put that down as tactical. So Revenge Fly is definitely going to be the one that does work for us here. And I guess the one thing is I'm going to have to find something to talk about while I dodge or don't dodge. Purely because this is going to be a long and tedious fight. One that's not going to be worth any pride I'm going to get. Like, I'm not going to get any pride. I've done everything. I don't need to be this. This is more of one that I need. But it looks like Revenge Fly is doing some work there for us. It's just standing there, just pretty much going to stay on him, which is good. One that makes you large note is definitely sucking. Definitely making life hard for us. But we're getting 3 tears in when he's up and he's not doing anything. He's going to spawn some flies now. They're going to go down pretty quick, pretty easy. Circling around and we keep hitting him. Try and avoid getting hit. Stay at range for these. Watch the movement. Overall, I think the first time you fight this boss, you're like, oh my god, what's this guy doing? Look at these tears. And now it's more like, just not that difficult, is it? Let's face it. Especially because it didn't really take half our damage. We basically got a wait for effect, which made it big. Which I think probably might help in the long run. I think it'll more help to us finishing everything else like Cathedral and Isaac more was beating the bush. One thing this guy can do is come on and use as he moves up, as he shoots tears. Just try hitting him with tears as best I can. Definitely not the easiest. But yeah, we're dodging well. We've really taken a couple of few hits as of 5 seconds. Pop a bomb down, why not? And that's why not. We've got bombs in the guys. But again, the big thing here that is costing us a lot of health is our range. So here, this is where things get a bit challenging. Obviously, we've got a dodge. We didn't do it. These are the guys that hit us, ironically. We managed to dodge all the pushes. Tears, oh my god. Just stay calm. That's the one thing you've got to always do when you find a push. So just keep calm and carry on moving. Red tears is what's killing us, so we're going to run in here, kill the nubs. It's going to cost us a couple of hits, not just one luckily. But they are definitely the ones that are ruining our attack patterns, our protect patterns. Down to 5.5 hearts, which is 11 hits. We have not had the best fight here. But I think it's generally the little nubs and spawns that fire tears here that have caused us to take more damage than anything. Right, so this is where I'm going to risk it. I'm going to stand very close to him so we can hit damage off and hope that he doesn't fire in a pattern that can hit us. If he doesn't fire in a pattern that can hit us, which it looks like he's not, we're going to get some really good damage off. Revenge Fly is doing nothing though right now. That's another thing I've just kind of noticed. Which kind of sucks. I don't know why he's decided to take a day off. There we go. Come on, Revenge Fly, do some work. Okay. Just try and stand somewhere where the tip down the hills, which looks like we've done. As long as this next wave doesn't hit us, which it did, hopefully it's hit us into a place where we don't get hit. That's the key to beating these, by the way, is just to stand still, and boom! Okay. Not the most convincing push fight, but we did get it done. I'm just going to look in here quickly for tinted rocks, because they are pretty hard to see. Is that one? No, okay. I'm kind of, maybe they're not as hard to see as I think, but I have had a couple in here before that I didn't notice. I'm going to assume no tinted rock. Do we have anything in here with white? Full card is useless. Let's take giant. Let's donate to our donation machine. It's been kind of getting hit hard recently. Hopefully get it back up to the 100 mark, which is definitely, you know, where I should really focus on doing some cheeky, quick farming methods with glowing hourglass at some point. Get it up, back up nice and healthy, but it's not like that. So now we just want some red hearts basically again. We just want to get our health up. Obviously we can still get hit on the chest and cathedral. But cathedral, after cathedral, chest is going to give us 4 items, which is really obviously going to be helpful. It's definitely going to be hopefully some sort of HP that isn't amnesia sucks. Some HP that's not red, so you know, like some faithful, some of the just useless. We're getting hit here, we're not surprised me, but I am trying to focus with it, because obviously we have to get close to hit, which is why I'm worried about it. And yeah, okay, so maybe Demon Baby's ready to pay out with no solo. Nice. He's not trolled us at all really this run, which is good. He's not given us any spiders, which now that I've said it, it's probably jinxed it. Yeah. Oh, not worth. Not worth it. Yeah, I'm checking out. I know that seems like a stupid play, and in hindsight, yes, it was ridiculous. Why would I waste a chariot card to protect half a spirit heart? Daddy Longlegs is not what we want to see right now. He is a very random attack pattern enemy, so you never know where he's going to hit. Could hit us, could not hit us. In a big room, it decreases the chances of it hitting us, which is good. But I'm pretty much certain, I mean, I won't hold me up onto this, but he is 100% random. It doesn't seem like he ever goes to where you are or prediction. Don't even try and predict your movement based on what you're moving or anything. He's just random. So there would have been no shame getting hit there. There's nothing you can really do. Obviously, I think we just got a range again. So what's our range looking like now? It's getting better. It's getting better. I think over the course of the run, oh, this run just sucks. Over the course of the run, it's just casually built up and built up. And I think that's purely going off just pills. We've had our range go up actually. I don't think we've actually had a range of item. So that's kind of cool that we got lucky with the pill. It could have been a whole different run if we didn't take pills. You know, if we just left that pill going, oh, it's going to be bad. Our range might still be what it was. Would we have done push? No chance. Would we even be here? Or would we have taken a lot more poor damage? Maybe. Ifs and buts. If you want to play the run, then yeah, by all means, there's the seed right there. If you want to try it out yourself and not take the pill and go through hell, you go for it. Like seriously, I'm not going to do it because obviously just more survivability. We just don't want to die. This guy sucks to see, obviously, but fear shot again, kind of making space for us. Flight, so creep is useless against us. We kind of got everything we want. A random pill, why not? Tears down, we've got so many tier upgrades that I can see the difference in that, definitely. That kind of sucks to see towards the end of our pill look. Having tears down while you're at it. Thanks game, thanks a lot. Let's just go for this. Obviously Isaac is kind of a boss that once you get into stage 3, you're not really going to get it. Revenge Fly's going to do quite a bit of work for him. Getting into stage 2 where he spawns like two angel bodies, but we skip that phase, run into the corner. This guy ain't really going to hit us now. As long as we do enough damage doing which with Revenge Fly we should do. So he's going to go straight up. So yeah, overall, once you get this guy into stage 3, your health tends to be alright, you tend to be sweet, you tend to be gold, which I think we are. Obviously, we want to try and prevent him going in as much as possible, because we can't hit him. There's not much we can do about that. He is dead though. Didn't give us a heart out, which is a bummer, but onto the chest, the final floor. We're going to take on Blue Baby, no Mega Satan here today. Dad's key, and I would not do it. I think which was more than enough. No, Mum's purse is adventurous, but we know what quite a few of the pills are. Are you a wizard twice? I found pills, is not good. We hold on to this. No, we don't hold on to you, we hold on to pills. Just because then we get into the Blue Baby fight, we can only take 4.5 hits. We can take double hits purely because it's going to give us only take half heart, gives us the wait for it. The mark? Oh, that's right, we have chaos. Okay. That's much. Oh, that's a beautiful chest. I was a bit confused there for a sec, like, wait, how have we got the mark? Oh, chest, is that a thing? Is that an update? I don't know. We took chaos, we went for it, and you might see some ridiculous sounds on this chest. Might have to go for the full clear if we get, I'm confident enough, which I think I am at this point. Just to see what crazy item combos we can get. More items would be nice. We're just going to get money apparently. So overall, everything went all around this run. We were a bit nervy at the start, obviously, when we went to protect our first deal with the devil, which was the flight we got, the spectral tears, and we got a 1 heart item. One heart item. Can't. It was better than that. We didn't get flight. We got flight. Yeah. Was it fair shot? I think it was. It's one of the items that's really carried us hard. We got fair shot. We will not take that, no matter what you say. I will never take pulse rate ever again. It's cost me more runs than it will me. Okay. This is where I considered popping the perks pill, because these guys are looking at me at some point. Hit number 1. We do have Revenge Fly. We do have Polaroid invincibility, so I think it's going to go down now. Oh, we didn't get hit there. Wow, what? All stats up is really a stupid pickup, but good. It's given us a lot of decent range, it's given us a bit of damage up, but it's lost us our Polaroid invincibility. Which I think at this point is not a major crisis. Oh, we got a little one there. Bible. Ooh. Let's avoid that. Monster 2 sucks to see. One of them jumping up. Obviously that's the one thing about Fear Shot that I don't like, is when you get enemies that like jump up and down and stuff, they can just basically jump anywhere. You never know where they're going. So you can try and run away from them and get jumped on, which can cause problems, but overall Fear Shot is definitely a powerful item. We did alright, so Fear Shot's going to be good with these guys. One makes you larger, no thanks. Obviously that's going to make us an easier target. We are already a pretty easy target for these guys. Still firing tears even though you're fitted, I think that should be out. That's how you want to play it. One thing I will say about our tears, I know they're doing really nice damage, but we can't really see that well when we're firing. Like, I find it hard to see the red in all the black madness. This item would have been really nice early game. It's pretty much an early game carry. It plays for us great. Late game, it's going to do a little bit of free damage. Not too bad. Not one. So health's getting down to a point now where I just want to go and find a baby and finish this run. We're not going to get invincibility, which sucks. So let's pop perks, so now we only take half a heart damage. That's nice. Nice for us. Definitely what we want. So we can afford to take quite a few hits here. Obviously, if we want to, not really. But sometimes you don't really want to say the damage you take. That Capricorn cost us, I mean, normally we could run in now, balls to the walls, get a bit of free damage off. Obviously, the invincibility lasts for 10 seconds, but it's 10 seconds of close range damage with the shot and splash, which would be nice. We've got a black heart now, so I think we get hit with one anyway. Yeah, there we go, the black heart for the win. Anyway, that has been a Cain run. We did Hush, we did Chest, we did everything we wanted to do. Thanks for watching as always. I have been the Behind the Barrel. If you liked this video, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of me. Well, see more of me playing Isaac and more of my soothing radio voice, which is probably not that soothing, but I ramble on about random game stuff, I guess. So go on, give me oil. And yeah, record a couple. Try and do these runs around the dailies. Gonna try and do the daily every day, but I can't make that promise. I've got work. I've got surprisingly some social life. Not a lot, granted, but you know, not having social life with going out and such when your money's poor. But I have a life. I know, hard to believe. But I'll still try and do these early morning before I go work and such. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Thanks for watching. Behind the Barrel. Subscribe, like, tell your friends if you've got any, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.